Hi, we're here for Parks to support the Christopher Campbell Memorial, and we have a lot of people here, a lot of cars, a lot of different car clubs, and it's to support the park. And come on down, take a look. And this is the first annual. We're hoping to continue this on year after year. Thank you, guys.
All right, Joe Photo. Hey, it's Hank Morse, Medford Street product. My old neighbor, the great Steve Babineau, legendary photographer. Photographer of the Bruins since Eddie Shore was a rookie. All right, I exaggerated. How long, Babs, how long have you been with the Bruins?
I was in the building in 73, officially with the team in 76, 77. Up to now, it's now like 44, 45 years.
All right, so let me tell you, this is the type of guy that Babs is. He's here, Joe Crowley calls him, world-class photographer. Everybody knows him. Bobby Orr had him to the Hockey Hall of Fame to shoot his induction, right?
That's right. When Bobby got inducted, he asked me if I'd go and take pictures. So
that's the ultimate compliment.
Ultimate compliment. You look up in the catwalk now and you see the 11 retired numbers, and I've shot 8 of their retirement ceremonies.
Wow. He was young when he started, folks. But we're here today for the Crystal Campbell Playground that's going to be built right at Logan Park. The great Joe Crowley, Ideal Turf Solution, Crowley's Clippers, getting together with a very charitable gentleman from New Jersey, and they're helping to build this spectacular playground. We have the Memorial Peace Garden right in Medford Square. This will be at Logan Park, close to where Crystal grew up and spent a lot of her youth, and starting to raise funds. Joe's going to donate all of his services. So what's he do? Babs is here donating his services. That's the way it works. And the Campbell family, very special people.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great thing that Joe's doing here. I can't believe he actually has pulled this off. It's amazing. The output of all these people with these classic cars is phenomenal. You know, I'm really starting to get hooked on these cars now. So taking all these pictures, I've already taken like 400 pictures.
Oh my God, they are spectacular. And thank you. I'm not someone that knows a lot about automobiles, and I'm intimidated by people who have a lot of knowledge. I've never met a nicer group of people willing to explain things to somebody who doesn't have a working knowledge of cars. I mean, I can't change the oil.
It's been a great day so far. I think maybe it's going to clear up just a little bit better here in another hour or so. So there's still a lot more to see. A lot more to see. And come on out and check it out.
Thank you to everybody who supported this great fundraiser here. You're good people.
It's a 1953 Buick. It's with the town of Middleton. It's a straight 8-cylinder. It's 3 on the tree. And the car is still running and driving. And we back up our offices on motor vehicle stops on the evening shift. And we drive it all the time. That's about what we have here in Middleton on this rainy day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to welcome everyone to Park for Parks down on Clipper Ship Drive. The weather's finally starting to break, and a lot of nice cars here to see and things to do. For those of you who don't know what this is for Parks for Parks. They're going to be, all money's raised here today is going to the new Crystal Campbell Park, which is on the Logan Park. And in the background here, you see we have the Crystal Campbell Memorial Park. Thanks to Joe Crowley and all his crew for the work they're doing today. But again, the rain is stopping. A lot of nice cars.
How you doing? I'm Matt, and I'm from Crank It Up on Mystic Ave. And today I'm with
Joe,
the owner of this 1930 Ford Coupe. Tell me a little bit about it.
It's a 1930 Ford, all steel body, 302 Ford motor, all Ford drivetrain, completely original, all steel Henry Ford car.
Very nice, beautiful car.
Thank you.
How long have you owned it?
6 years.
6 years, nice. And what do you have for future plans on your vehicle?
Just finish it up, get the interior done, new exhaust, hood, and drive it.
Very well. You got to drive it. You got to drive a car. Very beautiful, though.
Thank you.
My name's Derek Stevens. I have a 67 Firebird convertible, all original. It's a 400 4-speed. Enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, John Pompeo here, just to greet you from the Medford Car Show down on Ring Road, where we're not too happy about the weather, but hoping it improves. I'm here with Sharon from Mr. Coffee Roasters. She's been here how long, Sharon?
In April it was 9 years. Yeah, been a while.
That has, yes. I make a daily trip to your establishment. I'm very pleased with the help there and the products you serve, and the coffee's just great.
Oh, thank
Best
you.
in Medford.
Well, we have the best customers in Medford, I think. Everybody, we've got a lot of people like you that come in almost every day. It's great coming in every day and seeing everybody.
Right. How about the lunch? I've been there for lunch. You do that too.
We do, yeah. We've got, a couple of simple sandwiches, and it goes with our drinks, the coffee drinks and tea drinks and smoothies and all kinds of stuff.
Very good. I know you were looking forward to this event, but the rain has kind of put a damper on things.
I think it's supposed to clear up later, so we're crossing our fingers.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Joe. Back to you.
Today at Park for Parks, I brought my 1971 Cadillac. It's straight out of North Carolina. Lived 45 happy years down there. I've had it for 3 now. And it's got 58,000 original miles. And I just like to drive it around. Having a good time. The rain, it's gone now, I hope. We'll have a better day.
This is a 1954 Kaiser Darren, built by Kaiser Willis in 1954. It's the sports car they made. They made 435 of them. This is number 357. I've owned it since 1968. I finished the restoration in 2010. It's got about 5,000 hours in the restoration. It's the correct colors, the yellow top, yellow interior, and yellow paint. That's the way it was made, the correct colors. Currently it has a 5-liter AMC Jeep 304 V8 in it with automatic power steering, power brakes, wire wheels, which were a dealer add-on. That's about it.
Hi, I'm Scott Cutler, and I'm here with Jimmy
Maris.
Jimmy, how you doing?
Very good.
Good. The rain has stopped. This is
Nice.
a great,
Not getting better.
a great thing to have here. Thanks to Joe Crowley. Can you tell us a little bit about your car?
Sure. It's a 2013 Shelby GT500. about 815, 820 horse. Got all kind of modifications on it. A lot of stock pieces and a lot of power. Awful lot of power.
I love the plate that you have there later, bro.
You like that? Very appropriate.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah.
Very appropriate.
Anything else you want to tell us? Would you mind opening the hood and showing us what you have there? Wow. You want to let us know what you got inside there? Look at even the detail.
Yeah, it's pulleyed. It's got my buddies who does all Steven Tyler's motorcycles. Jimmy Fuji did all my airbrushing on it. Again, pulleyed. Got 2 pulleys up and lowered. It's been dyno tuned. Lots of modifications. Too many to list. How about that?
And how fast have you got it up to?
40 miles an hour.
I'm not a policeman.
Oh, okay. 140. How about that? And that was in 3rd gear.
That
And it's
sounds.
only got 3 left.
That sounds more like it.
There you go.
That's a beautiful machine.
Thank you very much.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Love the detail.
Great. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Now I just got to get to drying it off, right?
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you very much for having me. This is awesome.
Okay.
Great
Hopefully
day.
We still got another couple hours. Maybe
We're all
the sun will
good.
come
It's
out.
all good. Yeah.
All right.
Free wash.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
I am Rick Rose. Glad to be here for a great cause. Joe Crowley's doing a great job for Parks for Parks. This is my 2010 GT Mustang. We've done some mods to it. It's got the race suspension, meth injection, some cams. We got a 2.3 Whipple under the hood that we'll be showing you later. It's Kona Blue, and I don't know, we just keep working on it. Let's get. All right, I'll open the hood for you. So we did some stuff underneath the hood just to make it pop a little bit. 2.9 Whipple, the 10 belt rib, and that's it. Thank you.
My name's Paul Brielt. I'm from Westford. Glad to be here with Joe Crowley and his crew. He did a great job putting this together. Got a little rained on here, but total success. I have a 1965 Mustang Fastback. It's all stock. It's a 289, 3-speed on the floor. Not a lot of bells and whistles, but it's a nice clean car. Come from South Carolina. All original metal. It's a pretty clean car. I'm going to open the hood for you and show you the motor. As you can see, it's pretty much all stock. All the right colors. Runs good. Nice little motor.
289.
289.
These cars are amazing, and we really want to thank Joe Crowley for putting this together. It's such a great cause, and we can't wait for the new park to open.
Yeah, the kids are loving these cars. They've never seen anything like it.
Beautiful cars.
Beautiful cars.
Do you want to say anything, Cody? Do you like the cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Paulette Vanderkloot from the Medford School Committee.
I'm John Falco from the Medford City Council.
We came down today to check out the great cars, and wow, they're fantastic. Of course, there's a few of them I remember from my childhood, which is a little frightening there, John. But anyway, love seeing the cars. I'm so appreciative to Joe Crowley of Crowley's Clippers for raising this money for the Crystal Campbell Parks. Thank you so much, Joe, and thank you to everybody who came.
Thank you, Joe. This has been a great event, even with the weather. It's been a great event. A lot of nice-looking cars, and it's going to a great cause. So thank you very much for putting this together.
I wish I could win one of those cars in the raffle. Bye.
Hi, I'm Jim Bruno from Medford Auto School on this beautiful Sunday.
at this car show over on Ring Road. Absolutely beautiful cars. I'm here with Jim Boldring, sorry. All right, he's going to talk to you about the car that he owns, and take it away.
Hello, everyone. I've had this car for about 5 years now. It's a 1963 VW Deluxe Microbus. This is one of the examples with 23 windows, which is the most it's ever had. 1963 is the last year that the VW made the 23 window. 23 windows, of course, refers to the amount of windows all over the bus. There's two curved windows which you can't see from this view, but that's what designates it a 23 versus a 21, which is the next year, and so on. But this was the height right here, 23 windows. These are now the really desirable cars, fetching in upwards of $100,000 to $200,000 as of late. It started off as a shell of a nothing in southern Arizona. Spent some time in Southern California, then over here in Natick, and bottom line is, a year later, this is what we've got. This is the final product. If I may, just to give you an idea of what this car looked like from day one, there it is. It was just a shell. Nothing to it whatsoever. Anyway, it looks like I just won something down the way, so I gotta run, but thanks very much.
There's beautiful cars here. Thank you, Jim. There's beautiful cars. Just to let you know, the Volkswagen Bug here is almost my age. Just to give you an idea.
All right, so my name is Ray Walsh. I'm from Waltham. This is my 56 Ford Fairlane. I want to thank Joe Crowley and his crew for having us at this show, even though a little bit of rain. Still had a lot of fun. I've had this car 6 years. I bought it on eBay 6 years ago. Actually, the reason why I wanted this car was I came home from when I was born with a hospital in a 55 Ford just like this, and my dad had one. And I spent my youth sliding around in the back seat with no seat belts. So, but this, I've been working on it for 6 years. It's got a new motor, new transmission, all new paint, all new interior since I bought it.
Jim Sampson from Medford, retired school teacher from the Medford Vocational School. And this is our 70 Mark I that we've owned about 45 years. All numbers matching, original car, pretty nice shape. And we just love it. It's part of the family now. I'll show you under the hood. It's a 351 Cleveland 4-barrel, numbers matching, all original. I haven't done too much under the hood. I'm bringing it back more to the original. Going to take off some of the chrome, go back to completely stock Ford. But we love the car. It's, like I say, part of the family. Joe Crowley, great guy. I thank him and for all the work he does in Medford. Thank you.
I'm Fran Lavola. I'm here for Park for Parks, and today I brought my 2009 ZR1 Corvette. It's a very limited production car. This is the first year Corvette came out with the supercharger, 638 horsepower. It's got the XLR package, carbon fiber all around on the low. It's on the roof. It's also got the braking system on the sides. If you look on there, it's all the carbon porcelain braking system. It's a very rare color. It's only got like 380. Actually, Jay Leno has the same exact car in his car collection because this is the very first 2009 ZR1 that came out with the supercharger. Okay, the motor is a supercharged LS9 supercharged Corvette engine. It has 638 horsepower, 0 to 60 under 3 seconds. Top speed on this car is it's about 209. Handles phenomenal. It's got the special cup tires on it. It's got pretty much all the bells and whistles.
Hi, this is George from Modern Hardware at the Park for Cars, and I'm here with Mark asking him about his fantastic car that's behind me. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, it's a 66 Chevelle SS, big block Chevy, quarter-mile drag car, complete custom paint, everything. Completely built by me and my friends in our garage at home.
Well, I bet you that motor would be something to see.
Absolutely.
That's all.
I had to get your win there.
I'm so glad I came by, Joe.
Tell us about the motor.
540 cubic inch big block Chevy, alcohol injected and nitrous injected, and it runs low 8-second quarter-mile passes.
Great to be here today.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
Hi, I want to thank Joe Crowley for sponsoring this wonderful event, Park for Parks. It was a huge success. It's the very first one. We hope to bring it back next year, and we hope to see that Crystal Campbell Park complete, ready to go. But thanks everybody for their support, everyone who auctioned off things. What a great day in the city of Medford. Thank you.
All right, the mighty Joe Capello right here. My name is Hank Morris. This is Fine Joe. Joe, do you live in Medford?
No, I live in Tewksbury, Mass.
All right, wait a second. Let's start. Do you live in Woburn or Tewksbury?
Yes.
The answer is yes. Tell me about these beautiful vehicles. I see a New England Patriot. I see Pat Patriot. I see that beautiful Boston Red Sox Jeep. I see a Bruins Jeep.
Yes, we built the Bruins Jeep in 2011 when they first won the Cup. Hello, everybody. And that's what inspired me to do that. So, and then we kept going from there.
Oh, well, let's talk about these fabulous Jeeps.
Yes, I started in 2011. I built the Bruins Jeep when they won the Cup, and that inspired me to keep going. You couldn't stop. Had to do the Patriots, and then we did the Celtics, and last year we just did the Red Sox. So now we got all four.
Spectacular. Have you had Coach Belichick in that?
Not yet.
Oh, my God. I didn't even realize you got the 6 Lombardi trophies up there.
Yes, sir.
You know, is it like the Colts and everybody, they drive around like with the Lamar Hunt trophy? Who cares? 6 big trophies. So how do you top this?
Put another one on top.
You know what? Another Bruins Jeep would be nice. And 3 or 4 weeks?
Yes, let's go. Let's go. We need it. We want the Cup.
How did you get into doing all this?
I'm a mechanic by trade, and it just kind of took on its own. Just started building them and go from there, you know?
I admire guys like you. I don't even know how to change the oil. I just like to, if I know where the keys are, that's about as technical as I get.
That's easy enough.
Can you teach people, idiots like myself, how to take care of automobiles?
Absolutely. Come on down to Riverside.
No, but I do know you're right at the intersection of Montville and Washington Street. Joe, thank you. Thank you for contribution today.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Matthew Setchell, otherwise known as DJ for Honda. I have a car show in Methuen every Wednesday night at Fuddruckers, and this car is basically trying to get kids to have fun at car shows. And it started out as a test to see if how people will react to a chalkboard car, and it kind of grew and expanded and turned it into something that I kind of devote my life to at the moment. So I travel around different shows, different events to help different events raise money, and just let kids have fun at car shows, and a new take on car shows for kids, and let them enjoy it. And it pretty much started when parents were going around saying, oh, don't touch the car, don't touch the car. You know what? Give them a car they can touch, have fun with, And I'm glad the kids are having fun, and that's why I bring it to the shows.
Hi, my name's Ian Barker. I'm originally from Cambridge, England. This is a 1967 Morris Mini Cooper S. I built it about 3 years ago from a guy in New Jersey, and I've been restoring it gradually back to factory specification, including rebuilding the engine.
Let me open the hood to see this monster.
So it's a 1275 Cooper S engine. When I originally got it, it was just a box of bits in a crate, and I basically put the engine back together, had the engineering work done to get the crank reground, and then reassembled the carburetors, tuned everything up, and basically rebuilt it to as it would have been when it left the factory in '67. The car's originally a German export, which is why it's a left-hand drive. I don't know how it got to the US, but I'm guessing maybe a serviceman brought it over in the 60s. It's kind of a fairly common route for these cars to get back. They were only officially imported into the US between up until '68, and then they stopped importing them because of safety regs. But with this being a classic car, it's now exempt, so there's no problem driving it in mass. It's actually on a mass 67 registration at the back, registration number KK, which is actually my wife's nickname. Thanks very much to Joe Crowley for inviting everybody down today and having this great turnout.
Cynthia Rosenfield. All right, Cynthia.
It means the world to me, and I know the rest of the group, with Joe especially, and we just thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much for your fun. Thank you. You know what? Thank you for being here. It really shows this is great. 02155. Give a nice round of applause. But I really want to thank Kirsten Soren and my kids. They helped me put this whole thing together. A lot of stress today with the rain. We thank you all for sticking it out. We thank Deanna Devaney and everybody from City Hall and all my volunteers. Everybody was great. We really appreciate it. And we hope to raise money to build this park for Crystal Campbell. Hope to see you next year. Thank you.
All right, the great Jim Bodring, owner of this fantastic Volkswagen 23-window bus, the V-Dubs. Tell me about it.
1963 version. This is the last year that they made a 23-window bus. This is the epitome. This is the one that everyone wants. 23 windows was the max. In '64, it went down to 21 windows and further from there.
You know, as kids get older, they get lousy at math.
Yeah, but
had to cut the windows.
That's it. Economy.
Right.
Just another victim.
Right. And how long have you been the owner of this bad boy?
About 5 years.
About 5 years. What does it feel like when you're driving with the window down, your arm out the window?
Really cool, man.
Jealousy and envy behind you.
Something like that, yeah. Especially for those hippie wannabes or hippie leftovers. I am most happy to have won the Hank Morris Award. Thanks very much for everybody and for your vote. Thank you.
God, I hope your life gets better. All right, the great Joe Crowley, Crowley's Clippers, Ideal Turf Solutions, Park for Parks. Tremendous effort on your behalf. A lot of great people, Crowley's Clippers, Ideal Turf Solutions, and a lot of good volunteers. Talk about how it came together, Joe.
Mayor Stephanie Burke and I wanted to put together a fundraiser in honor of Crystal Campbell, who's a local Medford girl that had passed away in the marathon. We attempt to build a park for her with a gentleman named Bill Levin from New Jersey, and we hope that that park will break ground next May, right around Crystal's birthday. It's an exciting time. We want to raise a lot of money and build her a great park for children.
Joe, thank you for what you did. We appreciate your great leadership here in the city, and we're excited about the park.
Thank you very much, Hank, and thank you to everybody.
Hi, I'm Paulette Vanderkloot again, and thanks to Medford Square TV. We want our Medford Square TV. Thank you.